Was walking this morning. Last couple of days I've been walking and listening to a woman by the name of Doniel Whittingham. I think that's right. I always forget her last name. Very inspirational woman. She's always talking about getting to seven figures in your business and creating content and stuff like that. And I was actually going to meet her in Hawaii this past March, but that whole thing fell apart. Really eager to meet her. She's a fascinating woman. And there's Nadia. Hi, Nadia. Gonna scratch up my chair. Hey, Sean. Excuse me. Anyway, I have spent the last 2 weeks, thanks to my good friend Tobin Slavin, working with my nose down to the grindstone, moving everybody over from MailChimp over to ActiveCampaign. I actually had another list over on a tool called FeedBlitz. Long story there, but what happened was that I got myself really discombobulated, and people spread all over the place, and I didn't quite know who to send what, when. And I've been working with Tobin to get things cleaned up, and to do what? To monetize my list. I currently have close to 50,000 people on my list, and I'm not doing a very good job at all about asking people to participate with me, to come along my journey, learning viral campaigns. And so I feel really good right now about where I have gotten to. I'm not completely done with the migration. There's still a lot of things to learn. I'm really liking ActiveCampaign because there's a lot of automations. You can tag people. You can help them understand a little bit more, and you can focus a whole lot better, which is what I've been lacking in terms of my email list. Now, I keep hearing people say email's dead, Mitch. There's a famous guy over in the UpViral group that says email's dead. You got to be doing chatbots. You got to be doing this. You got to be doing that. Email's not dead. It's not exactly as vibrant as it used to be. But let me give you an example. I was in the shower trying to come up with some examples. Maybe that's too much information. Sorry. I was at a convention called NAB, the National Association of Broadcasters, in April. And in one of the very prominent front sections of the exhibit areas. Now, NAB has 100,000 people come. And the exhibit areas, it's in Las Vegas, and it's in the convention center. And it's spread over every possible spot in the convention center, and then it's also down at the Sands Hotel, and they've got other satellite areas around. So massive number of people, and right up close to the front in the main exhibition hall, which cost buku bucks to get that booth, was Dodge. And I actually wore the t-shirt yesterday. I think I had it on. They were doing a giveaway of a truck, a $40,000 truck. Now, I asked them, by the way, I said, when are you going to give that away? And they said, well, that won't be till December 31st. So they're obviously going around to many people. They were also giving away a t-shirt to everybody who stood there for the 2 minutes to fill out their survey, which was on an iPad, which was fascinating, but that's a whole other story. Getting what? Here's my point. What were they doing? They were giving away a t-shirt. They were giving away a $40,000 truck. That particular truck that they were presenting in that show, and there was a truck in the building, was built to be filmmakers, because the National Association of Broadcasting was about broadcasting and filmmaking and stuff like that. So that particular truck was tailored. So they were marketing, right? They were showing people trucks, Dodge trucks. But imagine giving away a t-shirt in exchange for an email address. Okay? That's what they were after, was email addresses. I'm on their email list. I wear their t-shirt, so I'm advertising for them. But we often talk about how much it costs to do marketing. Well, these guys, talking so long, my screensaver kicked in. So it's everybody keeps saying that email is dead. But yet, why would Dodge be going through the effort of paying for that booth. It probably cost them easily $75,000, $100,000 for that booth for that week. And giving away t-shirts, and they were doing it for all 4 days of the event. I was there on the last day. They were still giving away t-shirts. What were they getting out of that? Email addresses. And yes, there's marketing because people saw their trucks and blah, blah, blah. So there wasn't just all of that for emails. But email is obviously not dead. Very obviously not dead. What should you be getting? The industry says that for an email on your email list, which you of course are monetizing, if you were like me with my email list that I have all these thousands of people and not trying to sell them anything, then obviously your email list is worthless. But the industry says that if you are doing email marketing, you should be earning approximately $1 per month per person on that list. Even today, in today's market, you still should be getting $1 per email per list. And Tobin is got people that he's working with that are making more than $1 per email per month, per list. I said per list, I meant per month. So why aren't you doing this? Now, giveaway marketing is not the only way of doing things, right? But you should, if you have a business, be building your email list. If you're not doing that, and it took me I'm still running Planet 5D. When I started Planet 5D, it took me like 4 years to figure out that I needed to be doing an email list. So I'm trying to help you. If you're starting a business or have a business and you don't have an email list, okay, at least be doing Facebook bots. I mean, that's obviously the new thing, but even if you're getting people on Facebook or YouTube, my good friend Jordy, who runs Cinecom.net, has 550,000 subscribers on YouTube, but he doesn't have any email addresses. Now, he obviously is monetizing that YouTube audience. Great for Jordy. Jordy's doing great stuff. But if it were me, what happens if YouTube says, sorry, Jordy, you're no longer somebody we want to have? You're stuck. You've built up that audience, and you got no place. Hopefully he's got them on his website, right? People know Cinecom.net, and they will come back to him. But if he had 500,000 emails, what could he be doing with that, right? So, my point, hopefully you understand, is that you should be doing an email list. And if you're not doing that, you should. And if you're not marketing via viral contests or giveaways, you should be doing that too. I have a statistic. There's a million ways I could go with that conversation. But there's a statistic that AppSumo put out, and Tobin found this for me, months ago. AppSumo did a study, and they found out that the people that came to them through giveaways purchased 58% more products than the people who came through traditional marketing. Okay, I'm pausing, letting that sink in. Is that sinking in? Okay, that's one study. I haven't found a whole lot of others. Let's suppose that's wrong by a factor of 2. That's 24%, right? 24% more purchases from people that came through leads from giveaways than traditional marketing. Okay, let's say it's wrong by factor of 5 and it's 10%. That's still 10% more people buying stuff from people that are on your list than traditional marketing. So why aren't you doing giveaway marketing? Dodge knows that they're supposed to be doing it, right? They're doing it. They're paying big bucks to be in front of people and giving away t-shirts to get their email addresses. Have I made my point? So what are you doing? First thing you should do is go to giveawayrocket.com/gift, G-I-F-T. You will get my ebook. I think it's a short little ebook, okay? It's a lead magnet. It's called 10 Things to Avoid in Giveaway Marketing. And there goes my screensaver again. I go dark. 10 things to avoid in contest marketing. You can get that for free. But you also will be added to the Giveaway Rocket membership site. And that's where my next week or two are going to be spent, is trying to really pump that up. Pump you up. All right. It's early morning. I'm a little crazy today. Anyway, our membership site is going to have a whole bunch of free content. It's also going to have my paid training. And let me give you an example. Why should you be involved with me? Ken called me a couple of weeks ago, had a contest, and he started. He was struggling big time, and I really should have done a screen grab or something because I don't remember the exact number, but he was somewhere, if I remember correctly, between 30 and 60 leads. Aaron, hi, Aaron. So he was struggling with his giveaway that he'd been running for a week, and he called me up on Facebook Messenger. And he said, look, I really need your help. I don't care what it costs. I have invested in this. It's a $5,000 prize. I really need some more leads. Help me, please. Well, don't ever tell me, don't care what it costs. Well, he did obviously care what it costs. But he and I worked together, and in the span of the final 2 weeks of the campaign, he ended up with over 600 leads. So there's a significant difference between where he started and where he ended up. I think we could have done much better if we had had time to do planning, but in recovery mode, I think a 10x factor, if my memory is correct, even if it was 5 times better, whatever his number was, we got over 600 leads. I think that's pretty significant, and I can do, I believe, that for you if you would call me up and say, hey, Mitch, how do I do that for myself? So go to giveawayrocket.com/gift, sign up there. I will send you some emails, tell you how to get involved with me. You can connect with me on Facebook Messenger if you want to go straight to the source, if you don't want to do the gift part. I'm happy to help you get the same kind of results, but you got to make the action. You got to call me up. You got to say, Mitch, I need the help. And I'm happy to help you. So, end of sales pitch. I think you need to be building an email list. And Aaron, we built one for you too, but I don't think you did very much in terms of marketing that list, did you? We need to talk, girl. Let's talk about making something happen. Let's go back to that. If you're still here, if you haven't bailed out and gone, I don't believe. Aaron's my accountant, by the way. If you need an accountant that will kick your butt and change your life, go see Aaron. I keep looking over because that's where the comments things are. It's right over there. But vividnumbers.com is Aaron's location. She's probably going, no, Mitch, don't send me anybody. I got plenty of work, right? All right. So thanks for tuning in. Make sure you're building your email list. I think you should be doing giveaways. If you're not doing giveaways, let's talk about how to make that happen.